and the sound is speeding. This is Slate, no Slate. Take one, sound one. Action.
I was so confident before I got here.
I'm Sinetemba Mapumulo, and I am the producer of Pursued by a Bear.
Hello, my name is Kian Stroh, and I was the writer and director for this film.
My name is Izifiso Gift Ndlela, and I play Marcelo.
Hi, I'm Pia Ramchachan, and I was the on-set production designer.
Hi, my name is Asanda Kati, and I play the character Squib in the film Pursued by a Bear.
My name is Chase May, and I was the cinematographer.
My name is Nathan Van Blerk, and I'm sound designer for this film.
My name is Zola Zikalala, and I am costume makeup styling.
My name is Kizzy Kuzwayo, and I play the role of Panacea in Pursued by a Bear.
The inspiration for this film kind of came from the fact that all of us in our last year of film school are kind of finishing up now, and now we, whether we're good at our jobs or not, have to go out into the industry and look for work and stuff. The inspiration for the film was kind of a looking into the future and saying, I wonder what funny stories we'll tell 5 years from now.
I think the film is like a love letter to performance, because it's like it's talking about like all the things that happen to people who are trying to find work, and it's kind of like a gateway into the industry that we're going into. This is going to be like the real world that we're going to have to be living in.
What was quite memorable was the audition scenes in the theater. I think it was like really goofy, and like everybody, even if you weren't acting, we just kind of like had a good time with all the comedic scenes.
I think my favorite moment about set, the fact that there was so much laughter.
Enough! Thank you. Please don't do the last thing. Please.
I don't know why, but for me, just the part where Panacea steals the golf club and the file and then runs through all the chairs onto the stage. I don't know, that part for me is just so funny. And I don't know why, but I just really think it's funny.
Even though we were working hard, I think it was a lot of fun for everyone involved, especially day 3 with all the extras. There were a lot of moments of improvisation, and those came out really nicely in the film, and I think they'll give the audience a good laugh.
My best moments were being able to find solutions to the problems that we had. We forgot a cast member, we forgot wigs, and also like just being terrified of the load shedding, because you never know when it was gonna happen.
Oh yes, and the great food. Yes, the cake and the pizza.
It was the food. The pizza, for me, I think was the highlights. No, I'm kidding.
No, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
One of them would be the fact that I have never played such a character. She is so different and so diverse, and I just had a lot of fun sort of preparing for the character and then being the character. She had a lot of different nicks and crannies that I got to explore as a performer, which was amazing, and that's exactly what I wanted for my grad film.
Definitely the genre. I think this film was initially meant to be a drama, and it kind of ebbed and flowed as to what it was. And certainly now, watching the first cut of the film, it has become more of an absurdist comedy. We didn't have a production designer from the beginning, and so trying to source all the different things we needed for production design was quite a challenge. But then, as a medic on one of our sets last year told us, don't die alone. So I remembered that, Becky, good old Becky, don't die alone. So I found Pia, and Pia did an absolute amazing job.
Okay, firstly, I was only called on like 2 weeks in advance. I mean, that was quite a rush to get everything together, but I didn't mind. It was okay. We pulled through. I think the main one was the Panacea's audition scenes.
If you ever make me look bad in front of the wolf again, I will cut your balls and put them in.
That was a little rough because we had to make one location look like 8 separate locations, and for me that was correlating props to match the theme of the audition, to match the energy. Even though those shots were like only a few minutes each or a few seconds each, it still had to be authentic.
Bringing It to Life it had difficulties in the sense that everyone thinks of something else and creates a picture in their head, and then to find yourself in a location that you're unfamiliar with is very hard to put that picture into that specific location. Our theatre location, we never got a test shoot there with proper lighting, with their lighting, or the practicals that we used. So we didn't actually know if that was going to work or not. As well as the stage lights, that was a big one. And the change room was really challenging. However, I think we pulled it off really well in the sense that we fitted a lot of PD in there, we got a lot of actors in there, and we still managed to light with very minimal shadows, so that was great. The smashing scene, we originally were going to have myself lying down on the dolly track and handheld with the Ari, which was, I mean, it was last resort, but we were going to try and make it work. However, we had a quick think and decided to drop the tracks down.
We shot, especially at school, everything came alive, so all the maintenance, there was chainsaws and there was trucks and there was next to a busy road, so, and it all just went straight through. You could hear all the birds from the inside of the theatre, so we just waited for them to go away. Fix it in post.
It was the montage scene, because I think I had about like 9 outfit changes or 6, I'm not sure, between that, and we had to just run in and out. Like, we shot one part and then we had to run back in and change her makeup and her outfits. It wasn't just one thing. Like, I had to change her entire look and she had to become an entirely different character. So yeah, and I aced that.
Oh, wow.
Knowing that I was playing the role of a performer, but I myself am a performer, and so to think that, damn, one day this actually could be my reality. So I think just like thinking like, oh damn, this actually could be me is very scary, but we're praying for jobs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think everyone trying to break into an industry that they love, because Panacea is like that. She's trying to break into the industry of acting. So I think mostly teenagers and young adults, but I mean, like, you're never too old to start, you know, like a passion or, you know, something that you love doing.
A person who enjoys comedy firstly, but at the same time they're looking for a movie that's going to give them hope, give them inspiration, because it's quite a strong film. It has its comedic scenes, it has its intense scenes. It's for a person who's going to enjoy happy endings.
The kind of person I think that will enjoy this film is anyone who enjoys a bit of absurd humor. I mean, we have some really wacky audition scenes and slightly inappropriate moments, which I think is a lot of fun. So anyone who enjoys something that's a little bit off kilter.
I think it would be something you wouldn't expect, so I think anyone can enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, you're not the target market, so you don't even worry.
I feel like a lot of us don't really have people supporting us, and a lot of people who have won today, like, we're alone, you know, like, you go through that journey alone, and I think this film is for those people. Like, it's like a confirmation that, like, no, you're doing the right thing. Just keep pushing. Like, your day will come for you to reap all of your rewards. Yeah.
One that resonates with me the most, I think, would be being a fighter and never giving up. And I think that's what we see in protagonist Panacea. She is a fighter, and, you know, she defies all odds.
Yeah, but definitely like hard work and just pushing through and being unstoppable.
The theme of this film is certainly perseverance and not taking life too seriously. Although the main character does take life too seriously, I think it's important through the other characters in the film and the world of story that we realize that the world is quite an absurd place, and if we can just be okay with that, life, we can find a much easier passage through life instead of taking everything as seriously as it is.
I think that they should pursue their dreams. If they've got a dream, they should hold on to it, and no matter what obstacle comes along, life is always forever changing. So just pursue your dream, chase it, and you'll eventually get there.
Well, let's get deep. Nobody likes to be told no, so like it's people, you chase your dreams, all that, and it might not happen, but you gotta just keep pushing through, despite whether no one else believes in you, and you just gotta have self-belief.
Staying true to yourself, that's an important, I think one of the scenes of that film really communicates that. Stay true to yourself and know your worth.
Trying your hardest, always doing your best.
Perseverance. That's like, I feel like one of the main themes, because we see the main character get rejected like over and over, and she doesn't give up. Her energy was still the same, and she grew just from going through that journey.
If you really want it, take it.
Go watch Pursued by a Bear. Don't get eaten by bears yourself.
Yeah, please just go watch the film. I promise you, you're gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna change your life.
Strong statement.
It's not happening. Pursued by a Bear.
Go watch Pursued by a Bear.
No, not like that.
Oh, watch Pursued by a Bear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please give us your most Marcelo. Go watch Pursued by a Bear.
Okay, I'll try my best. Go watch Pursued by a Bear.
Thank you. Merci, merci.